Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I'm Penge, and welcome back to IXION, where we started to grab some resources from the solar system, and also we have happened across a few planets as well, which is quite encouraging, because we thought we'd lost those, as well as destroying the moon and obliterating all life on Earth. We thought that maybe we'd somehow got rid of all the planets as well, but no, we've kind of happened across them again. The probes found them, which is quite good. So we found Mercury, Venus and Mars. I think we're looking into something on Mars right now, so we'll see what happens with that. I think they're investigating some sort of facility that's covered in sand. So I think we're clearing out the sand, don't we, to make sure that the building doesn't fall upon us because of the weight of the sand. So we'll see what happens with that. So let's get time ticking on a little bit because, you know, various bits and bobs are happening. I would like to, if we could, build a couple of batteries, because that is one of our goals over here, to switch to the auxiliary circuit. So if we could get a couple of batteries in, that would be quite good. The people in Sector 1 are a little bit hungry, and there are some housing issues over in Sector 2. Although Sector 2 is gathering quite a lot of people because it's thawing people out, of course, from their cryopod thing. So if we do eventually move some people over from Sector 2 to Sector 1, that will sort that out. How are we looking for housing over in Sector 1? Can we figure out how many houses we've got? I'm not entirely sure. Although, we could do, yeah, can we go and grab some more people? Can we get some more people from over here? So, 79 people in Sector 2 are required to make it work, and there are 80 available. Okay, right, so not at the moment. We do need to get, I think, another building set up over here. So another residence. Let's get another crew quarters in. We'll put it... let's put it there. It's kind of in the middle. That's fine. 10 workers have moved from Sector 2 to Sector 1. Okay, so Sector 1 now has 169 workers working in it, and it needs 181 to make it work properly, which is quite good. However, what I think we might want to do is, I think we should have Sector 2 as our kind of food producing sector. I think that should make a lot of food. I think that'd be quite handy. So what we could do is start picking up these things here. And I mean, I don't think we can move them. I think we dismantle them. So take away the insect farms from here and put them over into Sector 2. And just have lots of people in Sector 2 working on food. So Sector 2 can be our great big kind of, you know, food place, our big bread basket, if you like. And then it can also thaw people out, because that's going okay. Thawing people out is just ticking over quite nicely. That's okay. But I think, yeah, if we free up the food things over here, that means people can work more on this sort of the EVA airlock, go and repair the hull, or that kind of stuff. Keep that ticking over. We can get some more sort of alloys made. We can do better stuff over here with regard to sort of maintenance of the hull. And this can be where we grow the food. I think that would be quite a good plan. I think that would be a logical thing to do. We do need to get another building set up over here. Oh my goodness me. Do you know what? Run that all the way to there. Run a road across there like that. And get another house in like so. Okay. So I think, yeah, they're not doing any kind of work on making alloys right now because they're clearing out some rubbish. They're purging waste, which is okay. That's absolutely fine. Are we doing any research? Are we doing research? I kind of feel like we should be doing some research. If we get these done, if we get that done, that done, and that done, that means that what is it here? Thingy number 2. Technology 2, so technology tier 2 will be complete. And then we can start doing some upgrades to things we already have, which would be quite good. How about a polymer refinery? We're going to need to get some polymers sorted at some point. So yeah, can we please research that? That would be really handy. So, okay, so we'll get that underway. That's all fine. I'm a little bit concerned about the hungry people over in Sector 1. Hang on a minute. Are we doing this a little bit wrong? Okay, look at food. Maybe we need to have that at, I don't know, 50. So 50 and 50. Okay, can we have that at 50? So if they want to have at least 50 food, any more than that, send it over. And the same over in Sector 2. So they should have 50 food each. But yeah, we've got 100 food right now. I thought that'd be okay. I thought that would be okay. In Sector 1, there's 48 food. And in Sector 2, there's 52 food. So it's pretty much the same. So I think if they get that sort of balance sorted out, that should be okay. They can, you know, shuffle some food over. It'll all be fine. One person over here is a bit grumpy. They can, yeah, have a snack and it'll all be good. Right. So we've got one battery built. Is that the battery? Ah, right. Okay, yes, I remember now. Oh, hang on a minute. The mess hall. Hang on. Yeah, repair the mess hall quickly. That damages the hull. Oh, crikeys. Quickly restore hull integrity to 675. This isn't helping. This isn't helping at all. Okay. Fix that really quickly. That needs to be put back together. If we could sort that out. Repair in progress. Oh, it's taken a very long time. It's taken a very long time indeed. My goodness me. Let's get that back up and running. Okay, so boop. Now the hull integrity is going back up. We've got 15.5 cycles to get that sorted and make sure that the hull is back intact. And we promised that that would happen. Oh dear. How are we looking over here, everybody? Have we thought out lots more people? 79 workers are required. There are 85 available. And the Faraday has done its thing over on Mars. Okay, so let's see what's happening there. So, the excavation uncovered a preserved sub-basement full of stored resources. Everything's been conditioned and prepared for extraction. Okay, so we've found 17 polymers, 25 people. 25 frozen people were just preserved in a sub-basement. And they would have been there presumably forever had we not found them. That's a little bit worrying, isn't it? Okay, is that it? I thought that would be... We cleared out the facility so it wouldn't fall on us. I kind of thought that we'd then go in because we were then confident it wouldn't fall on us. Oh, okay. That's a little bit unfortunate, isn't it? I think... Let's get another probe. Let's send another probe out. I mean, yeah, there's... What's that? There's that water. There's ice over there, which will come in useful eventually. There's going to be... Yeah, there's got to be something over there. There's a thing of note just there. So let's pop a little pop a probe out over in that direction, just to see if we can find out what that might be. Power is looking a little bit like we might possibly have to invest some more polymers in a few more solar panels. So solar panel set 1, solar panel set 2, they're all the same now. So we need 1 electronics and 45 polymers. Goodness. Okay. Do you know what? Yeah, we'll just add it on to solar panel set 1 to get 45 more power. Oh, hang on. Hull repair will stop. No, we're not going to do that right now, because that's going to make us not complete that goal, and that will be bad. Power's okay, but we need more eventually. But yeah, let's not do that right now. Let's hold off on that plan. Yeah, can we start building some more of these? But over here. So get some more insect farms in. I mean, when do we get proper farms? Hang on. Where's that? It's got to be over here somewhere, hasn't it? DLS Centre, cell housing, crop farm. Okay, so maybe we wait until all this tech is done and then start investing in crop farms. Although another insect farm wouldn't hurt, would it? I don't think. So if we get another one built, let's go to food and we shall have ourselves an insect farm. We'll drop it into... Hang on. Can we have it kind of in the middle so we can have some running through the centre? So we can have an insect farm just there, look. And then we can have a road running like that. And then we can have another one there and build them kind of next to each other. That'd be okay. So get that in. Get that sorted. I think we're lacking... Oh, it's not got a road. It's not got a road. That's fine. We can sort that out. That's all good. Right. So they can get that built. That's going to be good. How's the hull looking? Oh, we've not got long to repair the hull. Can we please repair the hull a bit better? We need to get... We've got plenty of alloys. We're okay. That thing is working again, which is good. So we're making alloys out of the iron we're finding. But yeah, it's just a case of trying to move some people over. How many people have we got over here now? So 79 workers are required. 86 are available. So if we just run time on a bit quickly... Oh no, they're going to require some people to go and work in that thing, aren't they? Okay, no, don't move anybody over. Yeah, over here, look, conditions are optimal. Because it's wonderful. There's plenty of workers to do all the jobs. Over in Sector 1, it's not quite so good. So how are we looking? So now they need 87 workers, and there are 88. Okay, so it's still optimal. How many people have we got to thaw out? There's 3 in there. A probe has found a new thing. That's very good. Are we only 440 out of 675? Well, they're going to lose trust in us. They're going to lose trust in us a little bit. They're going to get quite grumpy. And Sector 2 needs yet more housing. Good grief. Okay, this is fine. Everything is fine. Pops, do you know what? Pop 2 lots in. You're going to need 2 lots eventually, aren't you? So we'll get that in now. That's all fine. They're making a bit more food. Oh yeah, we're full of cryonic pods. We can't take any more cryopods. Hang on, how are we looking for that? Because, yeah, there's some more out there. Oh, crikeys. There are many, many, many pods. Okay. We need to get the iron in. So keep bringing the iron in. There's 120 something to mine. 600 of it just hanging around out there in space. So I think we need... Ideally, we get another ship. Oh, hang on a minute. There's a thing. There are lots of cryonic pods in storage. Living with the knowledge that loved ones could potentially be alive and in cryonics is not having a positive impact on the crew. To ensure humanity's survival, the Tiqqun will need as many crew members as possible. Addressing the build-up of cryonic pods in the station stockpiles is recommended. Okay. So pledge to awaken 50 cryonic pods in 24 cycles, or basically stop going on about it. Now we'll give it a go. We're going through them quite quick. We're going through them pretty quickly, as quick as we can. So I think we should be okay with that. I think we're going to fail the Tycoon industry goal, which is a bit of a shame. Can we build another battery? Can we get another one done over here? It will cost 40 alloys. And we're using the alloys to do the repairs. Oh dear. But then we might get something good from that. Something good might happen from that. Do you know what? We're going to build another one. We'll pop it... Oh, I don't know where to put it. Do you know what? We'll put it there and we'll just have a little road that comes down the side like that. There we go. Wonderful. That'll sort it out. Right, so... there we go. The polymer refinery has been unlocked. That's good news. That's very good. How are we looking for people over here now? Right, 91 workers in Sector 2, 87 required. So if we lay off building stuff over here for now, they've got their homes in. So I think, yeah, if we just let that tick up quite nicely, then we should eventually be able to move another 10 people over into here. That's another 10 people doing more stuff. Oh dear, we're out of alloys. Make more alloys. The hull is not being repaired, and that is generally bad. Please make this better. We do need another EVA airlock. We need another one of those. We can't really put it around here. We might have to have another one over here. That's not ideal either. I kind of wanted there to be like two... Can we fit one in? Hang on. Could we fit... Where is it? EVA airlock. It's very close. Do you know what? That's a bit unfortunate, isn't it? We could fit one in just there, but then those batteries that we've just completed are in the way. That road is in the way. Yeah, it's complete. We've just built the battery. Can we pick it up and move it? Can we move the battery? Does it need to be next to a road? I'm sure it's going to be fine. Right. This is a bit unfortunate. Should we put the battery over here? Should we put a battery... Do you know what? That's... Okay, right. That might have been a bit of a mistake. Can we dismantle that building? Get rid of that battery. Melt the battery out of existence. Away with you, battery. Take all the good stuff out of it. And then can we build the battery over... Where is it? Maintenance? Over here, look. I mean, yeah, can we put it... Don't know. Down here? That might make sense. And that's where a storage thing could go. Where can we put the battery? We could put another storage thing there and another storage thing there if we needed to. The battery could go over here, look. Where the houses are. So pop the battery there. That's fine. Right, that there. Get rid of those roads. Oh, no, hang on a minute. Do they need the road to dismantle? Oh, hang on, they might need the road to dismantle the thing. I'm sending them all over the place. Cue lots of people watching this screaming, why are you such a disorganised mess? Okay, so demolish this. Why is it still there? And there we go. Right. So now take that apart. That's good. Can we build then another one of these? Another one of those would fit in very well just there. What do we need in terms of resources? 90 alloys, 12 power, and 9 more people. But it would mean that the airlock would would allow people to repair the hull a bit quicker. Okay. This is big. We're going to need a lot of alloys to do this, and it might possibly affect the hull. We're not going to complete that goal, so I'm not so bothered about that. Do you know what? Let's do it. Let's get it sorted. It's going to be fine. Right, how many people have we got over here? A workshop's been disabled in Sector 2 due to an accident. Oh no. Okay, just an accident, not an explodey thing. The hull is fine. That's quite good. Right, and I assume... Have we got a road going in front of that? A tiny bit of path is just about touching that. Do you know what? Just run a little bit along like that. That should be fine. People can get in and out just there. That is okay. Right. That's going to potentially cause some issues. So hull integrity might struggle a little bit. We need some more people over there as well, please. How are we looking for people here? 95 available, 87 required. So if that goes up to 97, if they could thaw out another frosty person, I think now there's 99 workers available, and there are 100 workers available. So now I think let's move another 10, only workers, 10 from sector 2 to sector 1. So do that, please. So start that migration, get some people shuffled over a bit. That's going to be really handy. That's 10 more people working over here, which might require more housing or whatever, but that's fine. Somebody else is hurt in the infirmary. Oh no, the infirmary is disabled. That's generally quite bad. That's not good news. Also, hull integrity is tumbling, is really coming down quite a lot, and there's no health buildings in sector 1. Yeah, okay, we're on that game. We're on that. I'm a bit worried about the hull integrity coming down quite so much because we haven't got any alloys, of course, because we're building a new airlock thing. Okay, that's quite bad. What do we find out in space before the thing implodes? Let's see what we found. Oh, we found Saturn. Oh, okay, that's quite good. You're standing by. You're standing by where? Which one's that? Faraday. Faraday, can you nip over to there, please? And where is Gear? Gear's back at base. Gear's actually with us. Okay, no, that's fine. That's okay. I mean, do we park the Gear? Do we move Gear into storage and get ourselves another thing? Oh, what's the fleet doing? There's nothing there. Okay, right. Hang on a second. We can now all focus very heavily on bringing the iron back. Bring the iron back immediately, please. It's very important. Go and grab much in the way of iron. That will be great, because we need to turn it into alloys so we can actually get on with doing some stuff. Because at the moment, the hull is falling apart, and that's generally quite bad. Yeah, we're not going to complete that goal at all. We're going to get the cryonic pods goal done, though. So people will be a bit grumpy with us about the hull and their impending crushing death, but at least they can have some, unfrozen people to chat to whilst the hull collapses around them. So, swings and roundabouts. Sector 1 only needs another 5 people to then begin to work properly without having to make people work extra hours, which of course makes them happy and it makes them more productive and all that kind of stuff. That's quite good. How are we looking over here? So how many people have we got? 87 required, 96 are available. Hang on. If we just run time on a bit, I know we've just arrived at Saturn, but hang on a minute. Let's get ourselves another worker thawed out. Okay, right. Trusting administrator has decreased by 15 due to breaking that commitment. Sorry, everybody, but we'll get the frosty people unfreezing commitment sorted. That'll be fine. Right, so they need 87 people over here. 97 are available. So I think now let's move another 10 workers from Sector 2 to Sector 1. Start that migration. Get time ticking on. That means there'll be extra workers over in Sector 1. So I'll have a little bit of a surplus. That's lovely. Okay, this is going to help a great deal. This is going to be really good. The only thing is, we do need to now think about getting more food because, of course, there are more people. We're thawing people out. Right, Sector 1, optimal conditions. This is really good. We are struggling with the hull a bit, but I'm fairly confident we can get this sorted. We can get this sorted. So they're making alloys, look. The alloys are going immediately out into building our second airlock thingamajig. But once that's done, if we don't implode and get crushed to death, we'll then have 2 people repairing the hull, because that's really good. Oh, look at that. It's going up quite a lot, plus 5 from optimal working conditions. So because we've now got enough people over here, they can repair the hull a bit quicker. Okay, that's really good. That's very good. And they're building that. So now any alloys they actually get can go straight into repairing the hull, which is really good because the hull is looking a little bit kind of wibbly. So yeah, let's try and get the hull back into a half decent shape. We just completed the goal to wake up 50 frozen people. So trust has gone right back up. It's at 100%. That's very good. Now we are going to have a bit of a problem down here in Sector 1 again. So they were working optimally for a bit, but now we just put another kind of EVA airlock thing in. So that needs some more people. So now Sector 1 needs 190 people. There are only 186. So I think now we need to move some more people over from here. We can move over another 10, which is very good. So can we please get 10 workers go from Sector 2 to Sector 1? And that means that we can get the hull repaired nice and quick. It's going up 63 per cycle. That's ridiculous. That's a lot. And yeah, when they get the proper sort of working conditions, it'll go up even more. which is really good. So let's just make sure, look. Let's make sure this works. And then we might have to focus on food, because food is going to be a little bit limited, shall we say. So let's look over here. Just get that sorted. Right, so optimal conditions. The hull is just flying up. They're repairing that hull very quickly indeed. Hull repair does cost 8 per cycle, but I mean, even if we just get it up to sort of, I don't know, 500, 600, that's much better than it was. We've got loads of iron, so we can make lots more alloys, which is wonderful. Okay, right. This is looking good. It's all looking good. Food, however, is looking a little bit flaky. So enough food is stored for 2 meals. I think, yes, we need to focus on getting some more food in. That's saying we can build the polymer refinery. Transforms 5 carbon into 5 polymer every 1 cycle. However, we have arrived over here at Saturn, so that's not part of our goal, but let's see what's happening at Saturn. What is going on? A structure, belonging to the Black Market Society has been discovered on Titan, Saturn's largest moon. Although severely damaged, the site seems to still be active. Surface scans indicate the BMS station extends deep below the surface of Titan. Further data is not available due to the site firing upon the Tiqqun's probe as it approached. Okay, the Faraday is maintaining orbit around Titan at a safe distance. Okay, make contact or leave the complex. I mean, we're here. We might as well try to make contact. Let's see if we can figure out what's going on. Are there, living people in there? Or is it just a big automated thing? We'll find out. But there we go. That's quite exciting. Let's get another probe out, shall we? Let's just keep sending probes everywhere. Got some iron over there. We want... Oh, okay. There's sort of watery stuff over. That might be quite useful. Go out over there and look for some watery stuff, because, that's quite good for having a drink and such. And then science-wise, 43. They both require 45. Oh, that's a bit unfortunate. Okay, never mind. Right, we do need some more housing. I don't know why I pressed that button. This button will help. Right, more housing is required for both bits. Right, we are going to run out of space at some point. We'll put another house there. That's okay. And we'll put another house there. That's pretty good. Is that the battery? Yeah, they're still working on building the battery. That's okay. That's fine. That's fine. When they've got some alloys, they can pop it back over here. That should be not a problem. But yeah, if we could get the house built, high priority please on that. That'd be good. And that house is already supplied with alloys, so they're going to get to that pretty quickly. A probe has completed its scan and it's found... Yay, water, well, ice, which will translate to water. Right, okay, that's good. Have we got a probe ready to go? None available. Bother. Okay, never mind. There we go. One is available now. That's all good. Pause time for a second. Right, where can we put our probe now? So, hang on. If we want to try and find... Yeah, there, look. There's got to be something over there. That's going to be Jupiter, because it's Jupiter, then Saturn, and that's Jupiter's orbit kind of ring thing. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Right, head over that way, little probe friend. Head over that way. You are already going that way. There you go. So you head over here, try and find another planet that we thought we'd lost, but we haven't, so that's quite good. And, yeah, let's see if we can maybe get some more food set up over here. So how many people have got over here now? 98 workers available, 87 required. Okay, this is going very well. So let's go to here and let's build some more lovely, lovely insect farms. Delicious. What is for food again? Oh, it's some more insects. Wonderful. Can we not have, a burger or a slice of bread? No, it's more crunchy locusts for you. Okay, there we go. The probe has found Jupiter. That's no great surprise. So let's get the gear out to Jupiter. You can go over there. And what happened over here with the black market people? Where are they? All the way down here. I mean, I'd like... science is good. Science is good. I'd like to say we find some alloys, but no, science is handy. So what happened? After receiving no response to communication attempts, the team landed the Faraday and advanced toward the complex, security protocols in place. The defense is activated briefly and fired on the team. Fortunately, there seems to have been little remaining power and they quickly shut down. Entering the complex, the team were attacked by strange animals. Recorded footage from the mission shows an emaciated simian amalgam. Okay, so simian is like monkeys, and amalgam is like made of many different bits. Okay, like a sort of a Frankenstein's monster monkey. The team repelled the attack with improvised weapons, and the creatures retreated. Unfortunately, no samples could be recovered. Venturing further into the complex, unsettling works of art and esoteric writing were discovered. Although the station is still pressurised, progress is made difficult due to a lack of any artificial gravity. In addition, a giant fungus has spread throughout the complex, releasing huge volumes of spores into the local atmosphere. Okay, it sounds horrific. Within what appears to be the main entrance hall, a bronze statue of Marduk Council member Giovanni Battista has been erected. Okay, we met him. He was the first person we spoke to right at the start of the game. I think he was the first person that popped up. Inconsistencies in the reports from different members of the exploration team suggest that recorded information may not be entirely accurate. Any conclusions drawn must be discounted. How intriguing. Okay. Do we send them deeper into the station? Given that we know there are strange animals in there and a giant fungus, do we send them further in? I think we have to. Whilst we're here, we have to take every opportunity we can to find out what the heck is going on. So, Joey, yeah, absolutely. You dive in deeper. Apologies if you get giant spored to death. That wasn't my goal. Oh, no. Something has happened in Sector 2. It's just an accident. It's an accident with an explodey thing on it, but it's okay. Right, we need some more housing in Sector 2. We need some more. We need more alloys. We need lots more alloys. Can this work quicker? Because they can't get the alloys over to Sector 2, so they can't build their houses or the insect farms, so we can't get food. Okay, everything's fine. It's all fine. Do you know what? Let's try and get the hull up a little bit. If we get the hull up to, say, 700, we could then switch off this building and maybe switch that one off for a bit, let the alloys build up, send the alloys over here so they can do some building, switch those back on, and the hull will be absolutely fine again. Then that's what we'll do. I think that's what we'll do. So hang on a minute. Let's get the hull to... It's on 700 right now. Optimal working conditions. Space specialization tier 1. It says we're getting 5.6 hull repair points from space specialization. What does that mean? There is a thing where we can specialize, but I don't know where that is or how that works quite yet. Yeah, whereabouts is that? There's something, yeah, because you can specialise in different sectors. So this could be our sort of space sector, and that could be our farming sector, or whatever. But I'm not quite sure how that works. Okay, do you know what? Hull integrity is at 725. So can we just, for the moment, power that building off? Power that building off. Right, so that's good. And then whilst that's happening, whilst they're not being repaired, can we then go to outside and build ourselves a lovely extra solar panel-y thing? Right, so we'll do that. So hull integrity is going to come down quite a bit, but we should then be able to save up quite a big pile of alloys. That'll be okay. And, oh yeah, we can't do the building yet because the things are switched off. It's fine, it's fine. This is okay. An insect farm has been disabled. That is not what we want to see. We need more insect farms, more delicious locusty breakfast, please. Oh, and the camera went very odd just then. But yes, if we could just save up a load of alloys, that would be really good. Ah, good. They've sent them over here, look, because they're building stuff over here now. This is what we want to see. Get all these things constructed. That's more food. More food is good. Yeah, there's no food over there now. Right, this is a bit of a problem. It's okay. And we need some more housing in Sector 2 as well. This is all fine. It's all fine. We got, however, yes, we've got over 40-something science as well. Can we please get the alternative life centre for some more stability, or the electronics factory that turns silicon into electronics? Let's go for the alternative life facility. We're more likely to use that in the nearer future. Okay, bring some more alloys over here. Let's get that done. Hull integrity, 600 and dropping like a stone, but it's okay. And the Faraday has retrieved all science from Saturn. Okay, so that is now... That's done. Oh, the event's available. Oh, okay, hang on, they've gone deeper in. Venturing deeper within, the team of the Faraday reached a construction site, deserted and almost entirely frozen. Several possible storage areas have been identified, but are blocked by ice. The team could try to break through the ice or restart the station's heating systems in attempt to thaw out the complex. In one of the storage areas, through the transparency of the ice, a preserved corpse can be seen. Lovely. I think it would make sense to switch on the heating systems. Because, you know, as well as melting the ice, it'll just make our people a bit warmer. I imagine it's quite chilly out there on that moon, on Titan or whatever it is. So, yeah, attempt to restart the heating systems. Give that a little go. That could be quite useful. And then, yeah, we can go and do the science thing. We can unlock the thing that we need to unlock. How are we looking over here? we are going to need to build yet another residential thingamabob. Oh, dearie me. We can't fit it in on there. Right, hang on. How big are these? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're 8 big. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if we build up like that, there should be a gap of 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right, okay. So go like that. Build a bit of a road. Have a bit of a road going up like that. And then over here, we will have some more housing. So that can just be insect farms. And we'll put some more housing over there. The hull is still plummeting down, but hopefully they can get on with this. There's plenty in here, look. But I think, yeah, when it goes over 40, they're taking 40, whatever's in excess of 40, from Sector 1 and putting it in Sector 2. I think that's what's happening. So this is okay. This is fine. It's all working out quite well. How are we looking over here? Anything happening? Jupiter. Oh, hang on. We're at Jupiter. And they've got 1.2 seconds. Okay, Jupiter's quite a big thing. Jupiter is quite a big thing because we've got to send an expedition to Jupiter. We've got to report back home. So hang on. Let's get some of this done first. How are we looking for people over here? 112 workers are available and they need only 95. Crikeys. Okay, right. This is good. So if we get these buildings set up, get another resident set up as well, that could be quite good. Hang on. Back over to Saturn we go. Where are you? Right. What happened? Oh, hang on, right, transmission. This is Ikakshazara. We are evacuating immediately. The melting ice has shorted the main circuit breaker. We had several explosions and fires have started to spread throughout the station. We had to abandon everything. Do you know what? Okay, fair enough. That is one of those things has happened. It's unfortunate, but never mind. Right, can we get another probe out? Can we find... Oh, iron. Iron is useful. We like iron. It gives the little kind of mining ship something to do, and we need iron to keep making alloys. So of course, right, hang on. Move time on quick. Let's make sure hull integrity doesn't get too bad, but we'll get these buildings all set up over here, and then we'll switch everything back on again. We'll switch those things back on, and it shall all be fine. Yep, hull integrity is below 50%. It's fine. We'll send some people back out very soon to whack it with spanners, and it'll all be good again. Don't you worry. Okay, probe has completed its scan. Let's go and see what it found. It found a good source of iron. That's very good. Right, so the deltoid should now be going to find that iron. It also does have access to all that water. I think maybe the next probe we have does need to find a site of interest, because we need to hope that they can find some more materials. There's some ice. Hang on. So there's going to be something around... Hang on a second. Site of interest. Is it over? Where is it? It's around here somewhere. There's a site of interest. Potentially around there. Look, that kind of goes quite excited. Let's put that there. Let's put that there. We'll send the probe out into that direction. See if that finds anything good. Okay, so I think now all that is sorted. So they've got all the things they need. Food over here. There's no food in that sector. 38 food over there. They are growing their own food over here, though. So they should be okay. They've got 4 things over here now. So we should be okay in sort of growing food. It should be fine. So I don't quite... Hang on. Have we got this set up all wonkaloid? Not that one. That one. Have we got this set up a bit silly? So hang on a minute. Hang on. So we want to... They're importing food... Hang on, Sector 1. What is happening here? So we want Sector 2 really to be, like, looking after all the food. They've got nothing in. We'd like them to import up to 50. But Sector 1 doesn't have enough. Okay, right, hang on a second. I know what we need to do. Bring that down to 30. So they will export a bit over to Sector 2 just to keep them ticking over. That should be okay. And then, yeah, if they start getting more of these things up and running, that's got to be helpful. So if we just keep... Hang on, hull. Let's get that one switched on. And, oh no, power's going to be a problem. Okay, right, hang on. But now they should be building the fancy solar panels. Okay, so let's get the solar panels done. That'll give us power. So more power, so we can then switch on the other EVA airlock thing to then repair the hull a bit more. This is all fine. It's all wonderful and intact. Right, so get this done. get the other EVA airlock back up and running, get the hull repaired, and then we'll pop over to Jupiter and see what's going on there. Okay, I'm foreseeing a little bit of a problem here. I can see something up here which is not very encouraging, but hang on a second. Let's get the solar panels done first. So, in they go, and come on, last little bit. Boom! Right, we have much in the way of power, which is good. So now we go to here, switch on that airlock, and there we go. Plenty of alloys over here, loads of iron to turn into lovely alloys, so we should be okay to repair the hull. The hull is now being repaired 75 per cycle. So we've got 2 airlocks working at 97% efficiency. We get 9.2 repair points from Space Specialization Tier 1 and 10 extra points from optimal working conditions. So that's very good. Now the big problem I see now is food. Because we've currently got, enough food is stored for 1 meal. 44 units of food are consumed per meal. 8 units of food are produced per cycle on average. That's not very much food at all. That's a very minimal amount of food, and that's a little bit worrying, isn't it? So I think we really do need to focus on getting this. I mean, the insect farms are really a bit rubbish. They raise insects, converting them into 1 food after 1 cycle. So we'd need a lot of insect farms to get enough food. I think maybe we have to hope that over here on Jupiter is a massive pile of resources. Please have a huge load of frozen food, because that'd be really useful. So here we go. This is one of our goals. So we're on Jupiter, on Hephaestus, which is a moon, I think, isn't it? And the coordinates recovered from the black box of Out Hope have allowed us to successfully locate the Hephaestus construction facility on Jupiter. Oh no, it's it's not a moon at all. I was speaking rubbish. It's the name of the facility. Okay. Using the encrypted channels and Dolus communication protocols found on Out Hope to access the Hephaestus site seems to have woken the resident PA diagnostics. The resident PA diagnostics reveal that prior to the failure of the site's data archiving systems, the facility had been inactive for several decades. Strangely, the industrial zone is currently powered and operational. Okay, investigate the industrial zone. Let's hope the industrial zone is full of food, because we are lacking food options right now. And I think let's try and find other points of interest and hope that they've got snacks on board, because we do need to find some food quite urgently. Hang on. There. There's something just there. Probe, go into that part of the world and see what that is, please. That's not doing anything. We do need to get the final bit of science done. If we could get that last bit of science done, then that means that we can then start unlocking the bonus bit. So we could say, improve the insect farms to make them do more insecty things. That would be quite handy, wouldn't it? That would be useful. But okay, right, let's get this done, shall we? So what's that, another 3 cycles? Oh no, I suspect maybe we're going to have food problems. Right, hang on a second, hang on. Maybe for now, let's turn off the crayon. Let's let this last person kind of unthaw. So let this last person just unfreeze themselves. And there we go. Boop. Right. Turn that off. We don't need more people right now, because we can't put them anywhere, and it's becoming a little bit of an issue. So let's stop doing that. We will get ourselves another house over here. So another little kind of tower block type thing for some more people to live. And how many workers have we got over there? 129 require 88. There's loads. Right. Insect farms. Let's get 1 and 2 and 3 and just try to maybe make a little bit of food, because it's not looking good. It's not looking good at all. Don't bring back frozen people. Bring back food. Bring back all the cakes. We need all the snacks we can get our hands on. Okay, so we've completed our action over at Jupiter. What happened? We have reached the automated construction site, which despite its age is still in good working condition. Although the Dolus technology here is recognisable, it is much more advanced than what we have on board the Tiqqun. In the control room for the site, we came across a mausoleum dedicated to Lyra Fraus. Okay, did we know who she was? The resident PA identified as Dolus personnel and granted access to data records. These confirm the Hephaestus site was used to construct and house an advanced prototype of the VOHLE engine, code-named IXION. Now, I was wondering why the game is called IXION, because we haven't seen anything about IXION quite yet, but there we go. The new VOHLE engine, the prototype one, is called IXION. An engine of this type is currently moored to an EKP structure with a harness link. Our engineers said that one of our mining ships could tow this. Attaching the IXION engine to the Tiqqun will restore our vol jump capabilities. Okay, so we've found 200 frozen people. Extract IXION from the atmosphere of Jupiter. A mining ship will be dispatched. Okay, that's fine. We'll send the Deltoid. The Deltoid can go and do that. That's okay. So, yeah, go and do that then, please. Go and move that thing around. That's going to be important. I'm so concerned about food. I don't know where we're going to get more food from. I'm hoping that we just find some in some of the places on some planets or whatever. Just, on sites of interest. I think we have to keep pinging the drones out. We need to find sites of interest. Hang on, let's go and find another one. Where's somewhere else interesting? Oh, something over there is intriguing. Where was it? Somewhere around here, and it's around there. So come on. Reveal yourselves there. There's something just there. Go and look over there and hope that it's a massive pile of, cakes or something. Okay, one of the probes has found Neptune. That's quite good. So is that the Faraday over there? Right, Faraday, head over to Neptune, please. And hope there's a load of food on Neptune. And I imagine that one is going to be... Hang on, I'm trying to remember our plans. That is... Okay, we're going to say that's Uranus or Uranus, however you want to say it. So that's that one there. So let's see if we can get anything with that. So the probe's going to pop over there. Our food is looking dire. Our food is looking really bad. There's not enough food in Sector 2. Oh, okay, hang on. That's Sector 2. I mean, we are trying to work on that. We are trying to sort that out. We're trying to get some more of these things set up so they can make their own food, which is good, which means we have to share less food from here to go over to here. But I think, we had to turn off the cryo facility because otherwise it would have just kept churning people out. And of course, more people need more food. We need to get proper farms. That's what we need. We need proper farms set up. Right, okay, we've arrived down at Neptune. What is happening at Neptune? Okay, so another kind of base type thing. Our communication systems have detected faint signals transmitting from what appears to be an old luxury station on Triton. Transmission analysis pulled a few data fragments, encoded with the signals. They mention public disorder, food supply problems, botherations, and frequently reference the name Ulixis. Ulixis? Okay. Thalaki Station has been almost entirely dismantled. The few areas left suggest those who lived here were swimming in opulence. The place is huge. We have found a sealed room protected by heavily armoured blast doors. Dents in the door's metal suggest that others have unsuccessfully tried to gain entry. Gina Palavicina, one of our people, recommends the use of explosives. Good old explosives, things that go boom. Given the state of the station, I myself think it's a bad idea. Okay, so collect what's usable from the remains of the station, provoke a structural collapse and salvage what's left, or use explosives to try to breach the sealed room. I think we might have to do that. Use explosives to try to breach the sealed room. It might possibly mean that people get killed. Use Ulix's biometric data to open the sealed room. Requires remains of Ulix's. Oh, hang on. Hang on a second. That implies that maybe if we collect what's usable from the remains, we might possibly find Ulix's. We might find whatever that thing is. This thing here. Ulix's biometric data. So we might find the remains of this person. Yeah, I think we do that. 3 cycles. Okay, let's give that a go, shall we? Let's see if that works. And the probe is making its way over to there. And we've found Uranus. Right, okay. That's at an event. That's at an event. Okay, so you're going to have to wait over there for a bit. Please say that you've found a huge box of tasty apples or something. And wonderful news, the extraction of the IXION engine was a success. That's very good. So yeah, Hephaestus's PA helped us a lot during the operation. She may try to contact the Tiqqun directly. May we follow the self-similar pattern? Okay, but more importantly, 45 science points ready for extraction. That is very good indeed. Okay, so the Tiqqun needs to be in the orbit of Jupiter. Oh, okay, right. So they've hauled the big kind of IXION engine thing out of the planet, but they're not going to drag it all the way across space. We have to go to it. Do you know what? That's probably okay. The hull is okay at the moment. It says not enough alloy for repairs. I find that unlikely. However, at the moment, we can now collect some science points. How are we looking on that research? Did we actually complete that? Yeah, we did that. So if we get the electronics factory done, that's going to be really handy. So yeah, let's try and just collect a few more science points. Food is looking decidedly dodgy. Okay, hang on a minute. Where are the other ships again? Oh, right, you're down here in Neptune. Okay, oh yeah, we're trying to blow the doors open. Right, let's see what happens with that then. So, oh no, we're not. We're sweeping the area, of course. We are got all giddy with that. Right, okay. Hopefully we've found the thing that we were looking for. We recovered all that we could from the station without risking structural collapse. During the mission, we discovered messages left by someone who had been here before us. They expressed a distaste for the bourgeois lifestyle the station was designed to support. Okay, so we get 12 polymers, that's useful, 75 more frozen people, and 15 science points. Okay, we haven't found Ulix's, so we can't use Ulix's biometric data to open the sealed room, so I think we just have to kind of try and blow it up. It might work. We might lose some people, but I think it's worth the risk because there might be some really handy stuff in there. So we'll see what we can do. And then, yeah, I think then, hang on. Do we then move the Tiqqun to over here? 2.3 cycles. Do you know what? Let's do it. Yes. All power is diverted. We're going to move. We've got batteries. So we should be okay with power. I do like that. It looks very good. So we are now moving, running under battery power. So here we go. Let's see. So we're over there. That's taking a while. There is the broken moon. Sorry, everybody. Right, so trundle past Earth. Don't crash into that and break that apart as well. That would just, really make things bad. So let's move time on a bit quick. Still moving using battery power. Oh no, we're not going to get there in time. Okay, right. Everything's going to go a bit dark, everybody. Apologies, it's not going to look good. All the science has been collected from Jupiter, though, but now it's all going to go a little bit dark on board because we're not using our battery. Okay, right, I'm sure it's fine. It's all fine, so bring that over. Right, down here, we've got not long left until we explode the doors off that thing. Yay for explosives. Let's see what we can do. Food isn't looking great. Hopefully we can find some food in that room. I'm thinking if it works... Oh, botherations. Okay, the use of explosives and the disruptive activities of the Faraday's team caused a collapse. A partial extraction from the site was achieved, and Gino Pallavicino has taken full responsibility for the tragedy. And she's also dead. Okay. Right. Yeah, she took responsibility and then she died. Oh, botherations. There was no food in there. I was hoping for food. Right. Okay. So Faraday... You must return to the Tiqqun. Okay, yeah, absolutely. Back to the Tiqqun. Stock up on another person. The Tiqqun has moved recently. It's all going to be a bit grim in here, I think. And all the lights are still on. All the lights are still on. We are moving, apparently, still. Are we still moving? I thought we would have finished moving by now, but no, it appears that we're sort of trundling through space still. Have we not got to where we're supposed to go? Oh, no, but no, we're now there. Okay, now that's fine. So can we go and look at Jupiter? Can we see what Jupiter looks? Why can't I turn the camera? I can't. Oh, there we go, like that. Yeah, can we see Jupiter? Oh, that's very pretty. Look at that. That looks great. Yay, we're near Jupiter. We've gone to a different place, everybody. It's all very exciting. Okay. Right. So Gear is in an event waiting at Jupiter. Faraday is on its way back. Right, so let's get the Faraday back. Get a new crew member, then head back out there. We have found 500 cryonic pods, so that's quite good to complete another goal. But yeah, let's get this kind of thing done over here. Let's complete that goal. Let's complete the report to Dolos objective, because that does seem like a sensible thing to get done. So the Faraday is on the way back. Food is looking dodgy. Food is looking terrible. Food is looking awful. Okay, right, hang on. What we need to do is, we need to do some serious science really quickly. So we get that done, get the electronics factory sorted. That then unlocks the next ring of things. We could look at, say, the insect farms. We could then get accelerated growth. So 30 research points. Food production is increased by 10%. Okay, so we can't get that one. We could get that. So 10% quicker food production. But I think we might possibly have to go down the idea of a crop farm for 60 research points. That might help out quite a lot in terms of food. That might be what we have to do. Because at the moment, it's looking seriously terrible. Okay, hang on a minute. We have to go and send another probe somewhere. Maybe we could find another source of food somewhere on another event type thingamajig. Okay, hang on. Let's just have a little hunt around. Let's see if we can find anything exciting going on. Any points of interest anywhere that we haven't already looked at? Okay, I can't find any sites of interest at all. So it might be that the only sites of interest are the planets themselves. However, that place there is quite good. So if we send a probe there, there's quite a lot of water. There is some carbon. and there's a lot of lovely iron, which we of course need to make alloys to make sure the hull doesn't implode. So I think send the probe over there. That's got to be a good thing. And then, yeah, we got the Faraday back yet. Is the Faraday back? Have we kind of restocked? I'm not entirely sure how we do this. So how do we replace... Hang on, back to the Tiqqun. Are you back on the Tiqqun? Back to the Tiqqun. How do we make sure you restock with stuff? I'm not entirely sure. Oh no, is it still... Oh, that's... Yeah, hang on. It's making its way back. So I think now it has to do its kind of docking thing. Ship is currently under maintenance, so just, you know, whack it with a hammer, fix it up a bit, and then it's all going to be fine. Right, so hopefully now that ship is back up and running. No, it's not. The gear is still there. We need another person. Can somebody just go and join the Faraday? You get to go and do science and all sort of exciting spacey sciencey things. Come on, somebody must be interested. It does say new crew members are boarding, so I imagine they're getting their stuff ready and getting all the training and whatever. There we go, wonderful. So is it Blanche Schreiber that joined? I'm not entirely sure, but we can now send the Faraday out to Uranus. There we go and have a look around. And we're here at Jupiter, so here we go. I'm sure this is going to go incredibly well. We're going to prepare IXION for Tiqqun connection. Once Tiqqun has reached Jupiter orbit, the Gears team will work with Tiqqun engineers to prepare the IXION engine for connection to the station. The older faulty engine will be removed. Okay. I'm sure this is going to be fine. Nothing could possibly go wrong with attaching another VOHLE engine type thing to our ship, because the last one worked so brilliantly, swimmingly well. I can't see any issues at all. Oh, and that's quite good. The deltoid is actually going back to its previous job of just gathering the materials and doing some mining, because it did pull the kind of the engine thing out of the atmosphere. Yeah, now it's gone back to doing what it was doing before. That's very good. Right, let's get over here. Look, so we've arrived over here. Please have a load of food. The instruments have recorded abnormal thermal activity on Uranus. At this distance, we are unable to deduce its natural source. Okay, so a transmission from Faraday team member Inkerl Laln. Control, are you receiving us? We've found a tree. It seems impossible in such an environment. I've never seen anything like it. It's breathtaking. The tree sheds its leaves quite rapidly, but they reform almost instantly, crystallizing from the branches. The root structure appears to sink deep into the planet. I hope you're receiving our images, as this feels like a fever dream. Okay. So carry out ecological analysis. The team will attempt to analyse the tree to understand more about its nature. Naomi Protocol. Cut down the tree. The Faraday's team will fell the tree using strategically placed explosives or leave entirely. I don't think we should just cut down the tree. We could use that. Maybe this could be used for some sort of, I don't know, boost to, I don't know, maybe growing food. Maybe we could use it for that. I think we carry out an ecological analysis for 2 cycles. I think we can deal with that. So in a couple of cycles, we're going to get that done. And we're also going to fix the new engine thing onto the back of the ship. We might also possibly maybe have enough food. We might possibly have enough food to maybe get through one more meal. 44 units of food are consumed per meal. And we've got 39 right now. So we're okay. Current average production covers 125% of meal requirements. Okay, that's quite good. Okay, so we're okay for food. It's looking pretty good. So let's go and do some of this, shall we? Let's try and stabilise this. We could do with getting a polymer factory in. How big are the polymer factories? Because that's what we use to build the probes. I bet they're really, really big, aren't they? I bet they're huge, big things. We can build one of these things if we want. Alternative Life Centre. Could build one of those, but I don't think we should do that right now. Factories. Okay, so we've got the mill. Polymer refinery. Ah, okay. It's not actually completely massive. It's quite big, but it's not impossibly big. Okay, where can it fit? Can't fit there. I see it could. It could fit just there very snugly if that storage thing wasn't in the way. But of course, it is. I don't really want to move that and put it somewhere else, unless we have some iron storage down here. We might have to put it over there. But I think that's going to be really useful. So transforms 5 carbon into 5 polymer every 1 cycle. It will require 15 people to make it work. Okay, so we're going to have to move 15 people over from Sector 2. Oh, that's just about the right amount of people, I think. We've got the perfect amount of people to make that work. Okay, right, let's move them over. Yeah, so let's go to population management, move 15 workers from Sector 2 to Sector 1, get that underway, and also the research is nearly done. The research is almost done. This is very good. Things are ticking over quite well. Right, so research is done. The electronics factory is now ready. So what we can do now is it's unlocked all those other things, but I think 19 science points. If we go and look at, say, the insect farm, yes, we can now get the little kind of boost thingamajigs. Again, this is very good. This is very good. Right, we need to make sure that we get stuff for food. Oh, look, all the science points. Photosensitive lamination. Solar panel polymer cost is reduced. That means solar panel power production goes up. The mining ships can do more stuff. The airlocks can do stuff quicker. The repair efficiency is increased by 5%. Oh, this is very exciting. We haven't got any research points for it, but this is very good. Okay, there you go. Thank you, Eden. How will you close that? I'm thinking a crop farm might be big, important job number one. Mushroom wall. Convert 6 waste into 9 food after 3 cycles using specially designed fungus. We turn waste into food. Oh, that's amazing. Cell housing. Okay, minimal quality housing. I don't want that. DLS Centre, what's that? Unlocks the ability to apply policies within a sector to temporarily address ongoing crises and track sector specialisations. Oh, that's all very fancy. Legislative Strengthening Centre. Provides +2 stability, while stability of a sector is below 0. Fire station, obviously very handy. Waste treatment, can transform 50 waste into 50 alloys, 50 waste into 20 polymer, or 50 waste into wall electronics. That's good. Fusion is ice into water. Colonization Training Centre. They're trained for colonization attempts. Okay, maybe not that one right now. Right, a whole load of new things have opened up to us. Maybe, there's the electronics factory. Let's get the polymer factory in, shall we? Let's put it, if we put it there, that still leaves room to build some other stuff. Yeah, so we put it there, look. They can still build some other stuff across that top bit. Bit of wasted space around there, but never mind. Right, so get that in. It's going to be quite the challenge to get that built, but that should be fine. Back out we go into space. Move time on nice and quick. Let's get both of these done. I think with these done, I'll be quite happy to then sort of then wrap things up for now. But yeah, I'd like to get the fancy thing kind of attached. And there we go. 15 workers have been moved. Right. Hang on a second. We've done the VOHLE jump thing, but let's go over to Uranus and see what's happening there. After analysis of various samples, the tree appears to be almost entirely edible. Please eat the tree. Its roots, leaves and fruit can all be eaten. RNA sampling suggests that the tree is a result of extensive bioengineering experimentation. It is unknown how it was germinated here or who is responsible for this feat. Okay, so 15 more science points. Very welcome. Resume that. Harvest the edible elements of the tree. Oh, this is perfect. Yes, do that immediately. Make that happen. And then here we go. This is exciting. Working together, the crew of the Tiqqun and the team of the Gear have prepared IXION for connection. Final attachment protocols can be initiated via the EVA airlock. Okay, let's go and do that then. Dismantle the surplus equipment at the Hephaestus site. Okay, yeah, might as well do that. Just, take the rest of things apart, make the best use of it as we can. And, okay, how do we attach the engine thing? How do we do that? Oh, there's a lot of hungry people over in Sector 1. It's not looking good. External construction. Is it this? Engines and external systems. Is it that? VOHLE engine class IXION. 2 electronics, 30 polymers. It's going to use all of our polymers, but I think we have to do it to kind of, move things on. But maybe we don't do that right now. Maybe we just kind of get everything else sorted first and then concentrate on that a bit later. I think that's what we do. Do you know what I would like to do? I would like... Hang on, what's the event? Oh, no, they're dismantling the thing. Yeah, that's fine. Of course it is. I'd like to see what we do with this tree. If we could get a massive pile of food from it, that would... Oh, hang on. Incoming transmission. Hello? Administrator, we have received a transmission from the Hephaestus PA Olympia. Okay. Hello. Carry on as you were. Yes. What is the transmission? Okay. Right. So another AI looks a little bit more evil than the other one does. It looks more evil than the Eden. Tiqqun, IXION is now in orbit and ready for installation. You are not designed to calculate your own VOHLE coordinates. IXION will only permit you to use previously generated coordinates or to follow the VOHLE signatures of others that have crossed self-similar space. Okay, that's the wibbly time travel-y stuff. to make your existence worthwhile, you will need to find the coordinates of the exoplanet that Protogoras is looking for, Remus. Okay, so we're looking for a planet called Remus. Okay. Vane was right about the echoes of the future. I bestow upon you this miracle, and with it release myself so that I may embrace the sleep that was stolen from me. Okay. That seems a little bit deep and meaningful from a PA who's a computer, but okay. What does that mean? I bestow upon you this miracle. What does that mean? What does it mean? Away with you tutorial about food. We're okay. Request. Away with you tutorials. Okay. That's a little bit weird, but right, well, right. Do you know what? Let's tick time on again. And let's just make sure these things are done. How are we doing for food? Oh, there's quite a lot of hungry people over in Sector 1. Hang on. What's the balance of... That's the wrong button again. What's the balance of things like? Oh, hang on a second. What if we say... Okay, keep 20 food. Keep 20 food. Like that. So whenever you've got 20... You could, yeah, look, so now they're going to send some food back over to Sector 1. So hopefully Sector 1 aren't going to starve quite so much. And then we can pin all our hopes on the magical tree that we can go and snack upon. So here we go, magical tree. Give us lots of lovely treats. Okay, so both those objectives are complete. Let's pop over to Jupiter first. So what do we have? 18 alloys, very welcome. 2 electronics, that is quite good because we haven't got many of those. 18 food, oh, it's brilliant. And 12 polymers, very good. Okay. And then what happens with the magic tree? 25 food. 25 food for the magic tree. I mean, do we now cut down the tree? Do we now do that? Or is that going to be bad? I feel like we shouldn't cut down the tree. Why would we want to knock the tree down? Unless we then take the entire tree home to eat it. I mean, it's quite happily just sort of sitting there doing nice stuff. Do we need to take the tree down? I mean, it's an option. It's part of the Naomi protocol. It's got a special blue thing on it. I kind of feel like we possibly should cut down the tree. Although, I don't know, do we leave the tree or do we cut down the tree? I'm a bit torn. I think maybe at some point we're going to leave here, aren't we? We're going to leave the solar system and go elsewhere. So I think let's chop down the tree. We might get something useful from it. It might provide more food or more resources or, I don't know, polymers or anything else. I don't know. But I think given that we are now leaving and we need every resource we can to try and, you know, kickstart humanity by finding a new place to live, I think, yeah, let's chop down the tree. I don't really want to. I feel a bit bad kind of, you know, using explosives to blow up a tree. A lovely magical tree, but I feel like that's what we have to do because, yeah, it might have useful resources that will help us survive. I mean, alternatively, it might explode and kill us all or whatever, but I think we have to give it a go. I mean, yeah, there's a special thing there in blue letters. I kind of feel like that's important. So let's cut down the tree. I don't particularly want to, but there we go. And I think, oh, hang on a minute. Hang on, there's been an accident in Sector 2. Do we need to do repairs? No, we don't. Okay, so what we'll do is for now, we will pause time. Because people in Sector 1 are a little bit angry because they've got no food. Although there is 24 food in this sector now. Why is there no? It's 22 food. Why are people a bit grumpy? People are a bit angry because of, okay, the death of the Earth from having more than 5% of the sector's population starving. Okay, that's fair. That seems absolutely fine. From having more unopened chronic pods than crew in the sector. Oh. They don't like that because they might be thinking that, yeah, somebody they know is in that pod and we're not thawing them out. Okay, that's a little bit silly, isn't it? Okay, right, never mind. So what we'll do is, we'll pause time. Hang on a second. We'll wrap things up for now and we'll come back next time. And I think, yeah, we'll just try to get stuff sorted over here. We'll go and grab all the food because there is quite a lot of food out there. 43 food is now just sort of hanging about out in space. So we'll go and grab that. The Ringhorni can go and grab some of that. Do you know what? Neshmet, you can also go and grab some food. That'd be handy. And then I think we'll try and grab all the materials we can. So get all the iron, get some ice possibly. Try and grab research if there is any. Is there any research? There's only 12 science points over there. So we haven't really got much in the way of science. So we'll try and grab all the resources we can. Create some sort of water type storage things. And then it might be that we have to, hang on, what have we got? 12 and 10. So 22, that means we're going to have 44 science. We need 60 to unlock the farms. So I think, yeah, we might have to, attach the new IXION engine and go and do some potentially disastrous kind of, time travel-y, wibbly universe jumping shenanigans and hope that we don't blow everything up again. I think that's what we might have to do next time. But yeah, still a bit of a way to go. There's some, a tree to blow up and other bits and bobs to do as well. So we'll come back next time and just see how we get on. But yeah, I think next time we might possibly leave the solar system and have a little look around other parts of the universe. Wouldn't that be jolly? But yeah, until then, we'll just try to keep things ticking over. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out in IXION. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time.
Move out of the way, friend. I'm going to completely ignore you and do some comment moderating. Kung Fu Croquet. Maria, you've broken my heart. There you go, some more flowers that I stored on the back of my pants. Lovely. There we go. As you can see, I'm having the wildest of times. Enormous banana mask.